What's up, guys? This is Shotmaster here, brand new video. Today we're doing What If Deku Was in Support Class, Part 3. Because somebody asked for Part 3, I'm actually going to shout them out for this. Because you guys got to comment down below, hey guys, you guys want another part? I will give you another part. So yeah, bet Toga. True. She's okay, waifu. If I had to say a 10 out of 10 for my waifu, a 9 out of 9, if I had to say by tiers of 100, she would be in the infinity. She would be her own infinity gauntlet. So yeah. Guys, I'm going to ask you this one question. What is your favorite food exactly? Mine is, of course, ramen noodles. You guys know it's fucking chicken. Please. Yes, it's okay, fucking chicken. Okay, I was fucking lying. It's fucking chicken. Oh, chicken with hot sauce and barbecue sauce. Oh, shit, I was simping for chicken. That's a bad thing. Bad chocolate. Jesus. Yeah, let's get this started. Let me just turn up the brightness a little bit. So, yeah. Let's get this started. We set timer and go. So, what we last left off... Shit, yeah. Here, yeah. Where the heck, which one? So, we left off, Deku was wearing Mayhatsume's goggles. So, yeah. Mostly, a few hours passed. And, well, Power Loader said, okay, Deku, go back home and stuff, though, because me and May got this for a while. He said, are you sure? And he says, yeah. You can leave all your gadgets here and stuff. He says fine, but he takes his wyvern wings to get there quick. So yeah. He says bye to May and Power Loader. They do too. He walks out of UA's building. Now then. He goes to a store and he has a $20 bill. So up he gets some gum and milk. Now then. He's in a line and well, he mostly forgot that he showed his claws though. Billy the cashier says that, sorry, young sir, you have to cover those up. He says, oh, crap. And he does. The people behind him say that, geez, you're a douchebag, man. And, well, he immediately says, sorry, it's just, he just says, sorry, they were just creeping me out. And, well, they continue, the people behind him yell at him and stuff, and saying that you're a dick, though, and stuff. You can see the guy does not have a hand. So, yeah. The people behind him actually pay for Deku's groceries for the milk and stuff. The guy who did that though got fired. I'm so fucking glad for that. Because, fuck you, man. You're making fun of a guy who's like a kid and he's missing 2 hands? That's a dick move. Don't fucking do that. So yeah. They were weirded out, but they didn't want to see like the dicks for that. So yeah. He goes home and gives his mom the milk. Don't fucking think of semen. Zarbon always got that. Oh my. But god damn it, Zarbon. What? Bad Zarbon. Back in your corner. Back in your fucking sex corner. Whip. You always have to whip Zarbon to the corner though. And then force her to non-consent. What if Zarbon was straight? That's theoretically impossible to make Zarbon straight. Gonna say that. If you can find a straight Zarbon online, I'm gonna give you 10 bill. Just joking, I thought I should just give you a pillow. So yeah. His mom asked him, was there any trouble at the convenience store? He says, yeah, mostly the douchebag cashier was making fun of she said I had to cover my hands exactly. She immediately says that, I'm so glad. She's saying that I'm not glad he got fired or she got fired, and she asked if it was a she or he. He says this guy exactly though, or no wait, it was a female. So yeah. So well, Deku goes to sleep. The next day he wakes up and well, let's see. The next day he wakes up and he's just walking down the street, mostly taking a stroll. Mostly he still has his gloves on. He sees the guy who he got fired from the convenience store. He immediately sees him and says, hey, kid. Or she says, hey, kid. Immediately, it was a girl, though. So, yeah. She immediately says, you got me fired and stuff. And he says, sorry, but you were making fun of me and stuff. And she says that, yeah, because you're a monster, exactly. Immediately Deku gets mad, but he's not showing exactly. He's just walking away from her, but she grabbed on his gloves and saying that, nah, you're not going anywhere until you give me back my money exactly. He immediately says that I'm not giving you anything. And she was going to attack him, but his whelp tentacles out of his wyvern wings shield him. She does get a broken hand. Now then, Deku says that that's what you get, you crazy lady. And well, he immediately takes off his gloves and flicks her off, and his wyvern wings show, and well, he's flying. Now then, she's just cussing at him though, and when people are passing by, people are thinking, geez, crazy people with crack are dumbasses. So yeah. Deku's thinking that he's thinking that I should get mostly Mei Hatsume's number exactly. For mostly calling her and stuff. Now then, she woke up really early and went to the junkyard. She's mostly, well, at the spot where, well, Deku's junkyard spot is exactly. Now then, he goes to the junkyard where his dad works at, though. His dad's just drinking some coffee, and he says, oh, hey, son. And he says, oh, hey, dad. He goes to the spot he was at, and he sees not Power Lord, but Mei Hatsume there. He immediately says, wait, Mei? Why the heck are you here exactly? And she says that, well, I want to see more of your, mostly, gear machines exactly. And, well, he says, okay then. So, well, he takes off his gloves, though, and he says that you should have saw the fucking people I saw last night. And she says, what exactly? So he explains that a crazy person, well, wanted my money because I got them fired from the convenience store. She says, wait, what the heck they did exactly? She mostly made fun of my hands-on, and then the people behind me just stand up for me and got her fired exactly. And, well, she says, good, mostly they did deserve that. So, yeah. So, well, mostly Deku has nothing to eat. And he says that, well, shouldn't we get something to eat exactly? And she says, yeah, I haven't ate anything, though. So, well, they're mostly walking to the pizza joint. Now then, his dad sees it, says, oh, Deku, you're going on the first moves on the girl exactly, taking her on a date. Immediately, Deku hits his hand. He gets his gloves on and immediately hits himself with his hand and says, Dad, really? Mei Hatsume does get flustered, but she says, oh, sir, I'm not dating your son at all and stuff. And really says, yeah, right, one day, son, one day you will get her. And, well, he just says, Dad, not now. So they're walking. Now then. Immediately, well, they get to the pizza spot, though. It's only a few blocks away. They go there, and Mei Hatsume does not have any money. Deku does. He makes a $20 bill and stuff, and, well, he sees the person that was going to, well, technically rob him. So, yeah. Immediately, Mei seen her and says that, wait, isn't that the crazy person that tried to mostly steal your money and stuff? And, well, the manager hears this and saying, who exactly? And, well, mostly Deku's pointing at her. Immediately, the manager sees her. She was going to mostly get hired there, but he said, I'm sorry, but we're not hiring you. She says why, and says that, well, or the manager says that, well, mostly those two kids over there, well, have some proof that you tried to rob that kid in green. Immediately, she sees her and says, you got me fired from my convenience store and now I can't get hired at the pizza joint either? He says, yeah, because you were being a douchebag to people and stuff. So, yeah. So, well, the manager tells her to leave. And, well, mostly the manager was going to give Deku, well, a free pizza, but he declined it because he says that I'm not taking handouts at all. But he did technically take a handout for All Might, but, like, fuck it. So, yeah. So, yeah, some of you were going to ask me, is Deku ever going to get in Class 1A? He will, actually. What Mei Hatsume? So, yeah. I don't know how I'm going to do the score thing, though. So, yeah. So, let's continue on. Now, then. Wait, I already know what I can do. There's a girl, then... shit, I'm going to have to fucking figure out who am I going to fucking replace with who. It's going to take me so fucking long. So, yeah. Now, then. Deku's carrying the pizza stuff. Now, then. They get to the junkyard, and they start eating pizza. Seems like they're dating stuff. Now then. Mostly, well... his dragon sees Mei Hatsume him eating stuff. He sees this dragon and immediately throws it in gear and it bites on it, though. So, yeah. After they're done with the pizza, mostly... Deku asks her what's her her number exactly. And she says, wait, what? And saying that, well, only for, well, if we wanted to come back to the junkyard and stuff and build something. She says, oh, here's the number. She spurts out and stuff. So yeah, Deku texts a number on his phone, and he does. So yeah. So, well, he says that, when the heck is Power Loader even awake exactly? He says that, well, he's always awake at around, like, mostly in the afternoon. So yeah. Deku gets a call from Bakugo. He gets on a number, he answers, and says hello. He really hears Bakugo saying that, hey, nerd. And he says, oh, hey, Kachan. He says that, by the way, can I trade at your junkyard exactly? And, well, mostly, he says fine. As long as he says fine. Now then, Bakugo does call back and says, never mind, I need to do something at my house. And, well, he says fine then. Mei Hatsumi asks who the heck was that. He says that was my friend Bakugo. The person that blew it off my hands exactly. He starts laughing, though. Mei Hatsumi says that, what the heck are you laughing about that exactly? Saying that, well, most of you didn't notice, my dad actually has these exact same type of hands. He just mostly keeps his hand in two exactly. Because, well, mostly his job will fire him if he has, well, a missing hand exactly. So yeah. Mei Hatsumi says that is his, wait, so yours is smaller and that means his is bigger. And she says that, wait, can I see them exactly? Immediately Deku says, sure, let's go ask him. So they go where he's at exactly. He's telling one of his friends to get the scrap metal out of here himself, so they do. Immediately his dad's wearing his gloves, exactly. And he says, oh, hey, son. And Whoop, he says, oh, hey, mostly girlfriend of my daughter. And, well, I meant girlfriend of my son. And immediately Deku hits and says, Dad, please stop. And he's saying, what, though? Aren't you guys dating or something? I did see you guys when I was passing by, though, and stuff. Seeing you guys eating and talking stuff. It did seem like you two like each other. And immediately Deku says, no, it's not like that exactly. And she says, yeah. So Mei Hatsumi asks him about his hand situation and says that mostly your Deku over here told me that you are missing a hand. He says, yeah, mostly if they figured out in the city, that means they would fire me stuff. Mostly I do not want to lose this job because, well, it's mostly my passion. Mostly melting down things and turning to new things exactly. So yeah. He shows his, and his looks more broken, but Deku does fix his, well, once in a while. He sees his is really overworked, and it's broken a little bit. So yeah. Deku asks him, do I need to fix that? And exactly, he says yeah. So, well, he melts down this. He has some backups, actually. So yeah. He gives his dad one of them. He's only missing one hand, and he only has one scrap hand. Or one gear hand, exactly. So yeah. Mei Hatsumi asks his Deku why the heck he just didn't want to go to Class 1A exactly. He says that, well, I just really did not want to. Because I bet a lot of people would be asking me what the heck's under my gloves exactly. But around you and Power Loader, I can just show my hands and stuff. She says, huh. She says that, well, I heard that, from a person that used to go to UA exactly. Mostly they say that if you, well, get kicked out of the program, or technically get kicked out of UA, that means they level people up, exactly. And saying that, well, one day maybe if somebody fails the entrance exam or something, or fails something else, technically you can get into it. And Deku say, wait, really? You really want to get into Class 1A? And she says, yeah, mostly if I'm in Class 1A, that means then, well, mostly if, well, when when that festival happens, though, and stuff, because everyone knows about it's going to come soon, but later and stuff, she says that when that festival comes, though, they're going to say that it was Mei Hatsumi in Class 1A. That means they would think she's really smarter and stuff, and they would actually, well, help her and stuff. So, yeah. Deku's technically 15, so, okay. Deku, do not ever touch my fucking waifu. If you try to mostly grope her breast, I will get my fucking AK Nerf gun 47, aim at your fucking hand, and fire. I respect all waifus that are mine only. Respect waifus, bitch. Sorry, I just get really tense of Deku touching my waifu. You may never touch my waifu. My waifu is mine. Protect my waifu. Call #waifu.com to get help. Yeah, I need help. So yeah. Now then. Deku's thinking exactly. He's saying, huh. So he says that, well, if we technically dig into if we dig into Class 1A, what would we do exactly? Saying that, I bet we would get trained by one of the teachers exactly. I bet we might get trained by All Might or something. Or mostly in... She's thinking that, wait, so that means we would be out of the support class thing. And, well, Deku's saying maybe not exactly. Maybe they're just mostly allowing us to go to both places. We might stay to overtime and stuff, so yeah. But after me seeing that does sound like a great idea. We just need to ask Power Loader. Now then. A few hours later, Power Loader does come to UA and he calls, well, Mei Hatsume. He says that, Mei, are you awake and stuff? And she says, yeah. I want Deku exactly at the junkyard. And he says that, well, come over here exactly because we need to still work on that thing. Deku says that, well, you might want to get on, mostly grab on my, or, well, technically get on my back exactly. She didn't, wait, shit, I'm gonna say she did not bring her, wyvern wings exactly. She says, crap, I forgot I left them at the UA. He's saying that we could walk there or, we could fly, and she says that, well, we could fly exactly. He says, fine, give me a second. He has to make his wyvern wings more stronger, though, because, Mei Hatsume, of course. Excuse me, Deku, did you just fucking call my waifu fat? Excuse me, she's the thickest waifu ever in My Hero. The thickest of waifus. So if you dare grope my waifu, though, or at least try to get a boner or some bullshit, my AK Nerf 47 will pull out here, shoot you in the head, and blow you up the Kingdom Come, bitch. By the way, Mei Hatsume, I said hi. Stay away from my fucking daughter, Deku. That would be fucking hilarious if Power Loader and Mei Hatsume were actually related. Like, if that Power Loader was Mei Hatsume's brother or dad. I might have to search this up. I think it's not. I don't really know. So, mostly, Mei Hatsume says, so you're mostly upgrading your wyvern wings to support the added weight? And he says, yeah. So now then, mostly Mei Hatsume is grabbing onto him, and he says, hold on. So they get to UA now. Now, they mostly go into UA building, and, well, Deku is moving slower because his wyvern wings needed more gears exactly. So yeah. Now then, they get there, and immediately, Power Loader sees that they ate some pizza. He can see, and said that you ate pizza, though. And they say, yeah. And immediately Power Loader says, you guys could have got me something. And he says that, well, we could go there exactly. He says no, but, well, next time you guys are going to eat pizza, at least call me or something. So, yeah. Mei asks him a question. Mostly, she did ask the pro hero, mostly one of the pro heroes she asked Power Loader about what if a person failed the, test to get into UA. Or technically failed the entry exam or something. He says that, technically the support class would get to go first and you actually get one kid to come there. So yeah. He's asking him why. And saying that, technically I was asking Deku why the heck he just didn't want to train for mostly Class 1A. And, yeah, he says that, technically, if I had to explain, you would technically go into UA if you both went there. I mean, you guys would be in UA, you would be in Class 1A, and, you would technically still be in my class, exactly. So, yeah. Anytime, I need your help building anything, I would just call you guys out of your classes, or technically, at the end of the day, you would stay overtime at UA and just mostly help me work on stuff. So, mostly Mei Hatsume saying that, wait, so technically if we technically do leave, that means we're not technically leaving at all? And he says yes. So, yeah. So, Mei Hatsume says that, So she says that Deku, technically you can just train for mostly Class 1A, and then you can technically still come here. He says, yeah, but I think not exactly, though. I mean, if the offer does come and there's a spot for 2 people, me and you, then I would take the option. Immediately Power Loader makes a joke and saying that, are you two dating? And immediately he says no. A strong no, saying that no, my dad made 5 jokes about that already. And immediately Power Loader says, I'm sorry for you, though. So yeah. By the way, guys, you're going to be asking why the fuck I'm not recording on my other channel, Shadow Master Gaming. Mostly, I am going to record a video mostly about Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Mostly, yeah, it's going to be about Yu-Gi-Oh! It's going to be more about other games stuff, but my first video is going to be about Yu-Gi-Oh! So yeah. Mostly I'll be summoning any type of fan deck. So I might be building a coronavirus deck, or a monkey deck, or a clam deck, or some bullshit or machinery deck. So yeah. So, well, May Hatsume gets flustered up, and, well, she says, no, we're not dating at all. Now then, they continue working on this thing. Principal Nezu does see what they're working on. He immediately says, good job to both of you, exactly. Immediately, Parlor says, Principal Nezu, I didn't know you'd come here. And he says, yeah, mostly I wanted to see how you three are doing, though. They say they're good, exactly. Principal Nezu could smell their pizza. He's saying, is that pizza? And he says, yes. Principal Nezu said, you guys could have got me some pizza either. And, well, they start laughing because, well, fucking pizza. Everyone must eat pizza. Joey Wheeler eats pizza. You must salute to pizza. May Hatsume is your waifu. You must respect waifus, except non-waifus. That means Trunks, not a waifu. Vegeta as a female, yes, a waifu. Goku as a female, yes, a waifu. So, yes, respect my fucking waifus, or be shot. So, yeah. I bet I figured out just Robot's waifu. A refrigerator. Bad. So yeah. Now then, Principal Nezu says that, well, Power Loader, he tells Power Loader that, well, keep up the good work. He goes out there and stuff, and he asks them, do they need anything to drink and stuff. Mostly, well, they all say no. Now then. Over these past few days, they have actually done finishing this little machine thing. Now, if you guys don't know, I think I have it somewhere. Steam Smite, or Steampunk Deku, exactly. Need to find the pictures. Motherfucker, can I not find it? Shit. Assassination, Predacon, got Steampunk. So it's mostly this. So yeah, it's supposed to be a half machine thing with gears and stuff, so yeah. They are finally done with this. They mostly take this to the junkyard, and what they start, mostly they are done with, and they were going to work on it, or technically use it. It works. Mostly, well, Deku only wanted to build it for mostly his dad, because, well, for the workers, exactly. So, yeah. Power Loader asks him why the heck would he, design something for that, exactly. He says, to help my, dad, exactly. Or, help me around this junkyard, exactly. Because he's saying that, with my gear powers, exactly, they'll, lift that many heavy things. So I would have to create a lot of Deku clones, though, and that would take a lot of stress on me, or mostly a lot of damage on my body, or a lot of strain on my body, and, it would do that. So he shares the story that one time I actually collapsed, though, by summoning too many copies of myself, and my dad had found me, and, I woke up and stuff. So yeah. Now then, All Might comes to the junkyard, because he's off for a few minutes. Now then, he sees Power Loader, May Hatsume, and Deku. Now then, he tells them that, I thought Power Loader wouldn't be here exactly. I thought you two would be here exactly. Power Loader says, yes, I am here exactly. So, they are. Now then, All Might wants to speak to Deku privately, exactly. So yeah. He tells Deku that, he asks him if, technically if there was a spot open for you and your friend over there, May Hatsume, would you actually take it? He said he actually would. All Might asks him why the heck would he change exactly. He says that thanks to my friend May over there, May Hatsume, she actually mostly changed my world of how I see the world and stuff. Mostly, she taught me that I shouldn't be, scared of what people would think of my hands exactly. He says, He says that, mostly after you're done with them exactly, or, done working on that machine thing you're still working, or doing something with it, mostly you need to train. Because, maybe I should speak to May Hatsume too. He tells Deku to bring May Hatsume over there. So he does. Now then. Mostly, All Might tells her the secret of his quirk. He says that you two need to keep it a secret, because nobody else should know about this. Okay? They do. Now then, Power Loader is thinking, what the heck is All Might talking to them about? He does not want to butt in. So yeah. He asks May Hatsume mostly if you went to, well, would you join Class 1A exactly? She says yes, because she would only join thanks to her friend Deku. She puts a shoulder around him and stuff, and Deku All Might sees this. He just thinks in his head that they're dating. He immediately says, "Are you two?" And they both say no. And he says, "Okay, because I thought you two were dating or something." And he says that I got that a lot. Mostly from, well, Power Loader, my dad, and that's it. So yeah. So All Might says good. Now then. He says that, well, May, after you two are done with Power Loader and stuff, mostly me and us three, or you two actually, can help me train Deku over there exactly. So yeah. Power Loader does have a little thing, actually. He has to actually go somewhere for a few weeks. Power Loader tells them both that he has to leave. They ask him why exactly. He says that he has to actually go somewhere, though, because he has to help a family member across the country in America. So they say, well, bye then. So yeah. He gives Hatsumi the keys to the, well, place. He tells them that if I find anything blown up or destroyed, you are both kicked out of the, well, support class. They are both saying that, "Are you joking?" He says, "Do I look like I'm joking?" So yeah. Mostly he is going now. All Might says, "Well, great. Now we actually can train now." Now then, Deku creates a clone of Hatsumi. Merely All Might sees this. Now then. He tells Deku to use One for All, or technically my Quirk. He's trying to figure out a way to use it with his Gear Quirk. He actually does, but he breaks his arm. Immediately All Might says, just like I did one time though. And well, immediately Deku's like, he's yelling out and stuff, and he says, "My fucking arm, it hurts." Immediately he gets, or calls not call a cab, but mostly he asks if Deku still can't use his Quirk. He can. Hatsumi takes off his backpack thing from him and puts it on her, and she just tells Deku to mostly use the wyvern wings on her and hold on. All Might says, so we're taking the recovery girl exactly. They do. And they heal him up. Immediately, recovery girl hits Deku and All Might, and saying that, "You poor fools, you continuously stop trying to, he must be your successor exactly, All Might." And immediately, he says yes. Immediately, recovery girl says, "That your girlfriend exactly?" And well, he says no. She immediately says that's a shame, because you two actually seem like you two would date exactly. Immediately Deku says, "Yeah, we get that a lot." So recovery hits him one more time for good measure. She says that this is the first time some kid actually had to come here, and mostly may have to me too. She says, yeah, mostly, well, explosion hurt my arm, I had to mostly get healed and stuff. So yeah. Mostly recover will go smile, and she just gives them all candy and stuff. They do eat it. Now then. Deku remembers that she had some gum. He asks his recovery girl, does she want any gum? And she does. So yeah. Mostly they go back to the junkyard. Now they are training. Deku does it actually a way to technically use he built a device, or technically a gear, to handle the power of All Might's Quirk. He used it the first time, and well, it works now. It did not break his arm. It definitely didn't break his arm, but it did mess with one of the machine parts in his little, gear hand. I need fucking pizza. Shit. So yeah. Now then. Shit. So yeah. Now then. May after me is cheering on for Deku, saying that he did really good stuff. And he says thanks. All Might says that, well, May, you're really good at, inspiring Deku to do greater things and stuff. She says, yeah, though. So, All Might says that good. Now then. How he tells them to not use his Quirk at all, and mostly try to move this little cube, or this giant cube of mostly gears and stuff. Immediately, Deku says, I can't do that exactly. And he says, sure you can. He gets some rope and tells him to push it until he can move it across the junkyard. Deku is doing that, though. Barely. Mei Hatsumi is treating on Deku stuff. Now then. He tells Mei Hatsumi that, well, technically if you do technically get into, Class 1A, well, you want to train, right? And she says, yeah, but how the heck am I going to train my Quirk, though, exactly? He immediately says that, well, isn't your Quirk zoom? And she says, yeah. He tells her to mostly use her Quirk to zoom it out as far as she can and beyond. She's continuously doing this, though. This is hard on your eyes, but she continues on doing it. Deku finally does, and he tells Deku to pull it back over here. Deku says, really? And he says yes. So he's still doing that. They do this for a long time, though, exactly. His dad does see this. He's just smiling, and he's thinking this kid can do really good things, exactly. He sees All Might training them, and he does not say anything, he just goes back. Now then. A few hours later, their training is done for a while, and they say that, geez, we're hungry stuff. Immediately All Might says, yeah, me too. Now then. Immediately All Might says, okay, Mei Hatsumi, okay, you already know about my Quirk. And she says, yeah. Now then, he busts down into his skinny form, and she immediately pulls out a sword and saying that, you're not the real All Might. And immediately Deku says, put down the sword, Mei. That is All Might just as in his real technical form. So yeah. So All Might says, yes, this is me and stuff, and we just need to get some pizza. Emily Deku says, yeah, I know this good spot where we had mostly got pizza. And, well, Emily says, wait, we? And saying that, yeah, me and Mei actually had some food. Emily All Might smiles. Emily Deku sees a smile and says that, don't you think of what you're going to think. It says that, I knew it, you're dating. Emily Deku says, let me get this one more time, All Might, we are not dating. If we were, then we would be kissing or some stuff couples do or something. So yeah, Mei Hatsumi does get, well, her face is like Ochaka's when she likes Deku. So yeah. Now then, this is where we're going to end off here. This has been the Shadow Master, and goodbye.